Why do the faces of world leaders look so similar? This photographer blended many faces together to demonstrate this. Just taking a look at many of their portraits, these faces do seem to blur together. We can figure this out through the physiognomy of their emotional mimicry. Everybody's face exists within the archetypes of the Ching emotions. It's a logic system defining the eyebrows, the eyes, and the mouth in how they are expressing emotions. Most, if not all of them, are expressing the same emotional type. In general, their eyebrows are expressing the quiet emotions, which means their thoughts are kept to themselves. The eyes are expressing joyful emotions, which means their desires are displayed. And the mouth is expressing sad emotions, meaning their feelings are mournful. Even though in some of these portraits they are smiling, on closer inspection we can see the frown wrinkles and the smile line, meaning their smiles are heavily forced and their mouth is usually in a frown. So let's see what that emotional type is that most of the world leaders are expressing. So the physiognomy archetype they express is the 25th hexagram. Here's the caricature of quiet eyebrows, joyful eyes, and the sad mouth. The 25th hexagram without entanglement is all about trying to get out of a bad situation, trying not to be involved in something reckless or foolish, staying innocent. This is the emotional type of being involved in a situation which you ultimately are trying to get out of. The mythological archetype characterizing this hexagram is Medusa, and you can see the ancient art maintains this physiognomic expression. Of course, the story of Medusa was that she was forced into the situation and was trying to stay clear of it. Here are the meanings of the ancient hexagram lines if you're interested. The theme of them is mainly to stay sincere and correct in order to have good fortune. Medusa being a reptilian character and the idea of entanglement being very snake-like is likely why or where the idea of reptilian overlords comes from subconsciously. So what does this emotional type mean for our world leaders? It tells us that they are in a constant state of trying to get out of things. It's less of a leadership role and more of a misdirection role according to the emotions that they express. This largely makes sense considering the media and information age that we are in. They are being diplomatic with how they respond and interact with likely each other and the public. From the perspective of the government in this age, you need a figurehead that is going to be keeping you innocent, keeping you away from entanglement. It's essentially trying to instill a sincere relationship between the government and its people. That is what is being said through their emotional physiognomy. Again, this is generalizing the majority of world leaders. Here are some other iterations of that same archetype. We can see that it's also about confusion and being blind to situations, pointing out the error of something to draw attention away from you. It's all about avoiding mistakes in the public opinion. And Frank from Once Upon a Time in the West, as well as this meme template that is expressing the same emotional type. These are all different ways of understanding this same archetype and how it's expressed in different ways. So when all of these world leaders are blended together, it is the emotional expressions of their eyebrows, their eyes, and their mouth which gives them that quality that they look the same. I hope you guys found this video interesting, and thanks for watching.